People say,
Bitcoin is bad because it takes a long time and costs a lot to do transactions compared to using a credit card.
but let's find out the truth that the matrix doesn't tell you. First, let's understand Bitcoin fees. Unlike using a credit card, Bitcoin's fees do not depend on how far you are sending money or how much you are sending. You can send a little bit of Bitcoin or a lot to your neighbor or to someone across the world, and it costs the same. Now, let's talk about credit cards. When you use a credit card, the company charges fees. These fees can be up to 3% or more of what you spend. This is how credit card companies make money from you. But with Bitcoin, things are a bit different. Bitcoin is great for big, important payments like sending money to another country. These payments can be very expensive with traditional methods. But Bitcoin can do it cheaper and faster. So, for small things like a coffee, Bitcoin fees might seem high. But for very big transactions like millions of dollars, the fee is a tiny part of the cost. So, for big transactions, Bitcoin is very efficient. It's true that a Bitcoin transaction can take more than 10 minutes to be confirmed. And yes, credit cards can process thousands of transactions in a second. But there's a reason for this. Bitcoin is slow and can be expensive because it is very secure and doesn't rely on one single place or person to manage it. With credit cards, a credit card company controls everything. They can do things faster, but they also control your money. They can stop transactions or freeze accounts if they want to. This makes their system less free compared to Bitcoin. With Bitcoin, no one has this control. No one can tell you how to use your Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is getting better. The smart developers, Cypherpunks, are working on something called second layer solutions, like the Lightning Network. Think of it like adding an extra level to Bitcoin that makes it faster and cheaper for smaller payments, like buying a coffee. These second level solutions make Bitcoin more useful for everyday things. So, with new technology like the Lightning Network, Bitcoin can be faster and cheaper. So, Bitcoin might seem slow and expensive for small things, but for big, important transactions, it's very efficient. And with the second layer solutions, Bitcoin is also becoming better for everyday use. Unlike credit cards and the traditional banking system, Bitcoin offers freedom and efficiency, especially for big transactions. That's the secret of Bitcoin that the matrix doesn't tell you. Bitcoin is like a genie that's out of its bottle and it's not going back in. Millions of people around the world have discovered this new kind of money that lives on the internet. They are choosing to use it every day. Even when the matrix tries to control it, Bitcoin keeps growing. Now, you don't have to subscribe or hit the like button, but I will upload videos telling the secret of Bitcoin and money. It's because I believe this is my destiny to help you to escape the matrix. Let's escape the matrix together!